Yay, we're live. Wow, live on air. I'm gonna have to put my computer lower. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Friday the 13th, everyone. Made it. Hello, Chrissy Lindsay. How's everyone doing today? I found some energy. Good evening, Bruce and all. Hey, Zombie, how's it going, man? Hey, Zombie, I saw that on Cindy Luhu's channel. You won one of the gift cards. So I was trying to speak up a bit about her channel about that today. I thought it was pretty cool. Hello, my friend, Taris. Thanks for being here. Dabs. Thanks again, Christy. How's it going, Christy? Any snow yet in your end, Christy? We're holding off here. We're holding off. Theodora, Christopher, hi. Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks, man, for stopping by. My friend Romeo Whiskey. Good evening, Bruce. How's it going, Romeo? Is the beautiful weather bringing all of you out? Hey, did you guys hear in November? Yes, it was awesome. In November yeah, it was, man. It was absolutely cool that she's doing that. I think it's really cool. It's a good idea because she's going to attract people to her channel for sure. Not snow, great day though. Christy, that's good. That's good. I had a not so bad day too. It's time, if you all have Maldivites, it's time to actually be holding on to them because I guess Pleiadian 777 Viking, that's what he's explaining. A lot's going on in the energy world. Damon Johnson, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, bro. 70 degrees at 8 p.m. and oh, geez, Florida. Thanks, Harry. No rain, Harry? A lot of people are getting rain. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yes, Christy. Bon, pour ta chaîne, tu en es où? Bon, ben, pour ma chaîne, moi, je suis avancé pas mal loin. Moi, ma chaîne, ça montre qu'il y a des structures sur la surface, ça montre qu'il y a de l'atmosphère sur la Lune, il y a des ovnis, il y a de l'activité, puis je le montre aussi sur mon autre chaîne. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Why do trolls get mad at happy people? Bruce, man, what's up? Can't stay tonight. Headed to a friend's house. It's all good, East Coast. Thanks a lot, man. Love you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to have to talk to John Boy. I feel really bad about John Boy leaving. You know, maybe a misunderstanding in the situation as he was posting some links in the other live stream, trying to give everyone a hand. It's all good. I'll fix it up with Super Dave when I talk to him. I don't want people to think that I hate them because I don't hate anybody. Well, you guys know who I don't appreciate. Moon's not up yet, and that's strange. Hadley Scott, it absolutely is. It's like every night, right? And if we follow the time that it should be up, seems to me it should be right up in the sky. So I guess I didn't check, but if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be a late rise tonight, which is a bit concerning. So that means like if we can't see it, that means the moon's not going to be up over the house till like 1 or 12 o'clock, 2 in the morning, something like that. Pathman 100, bro, how's it going, bud? Chubbs TV, hey Bruce, watching from Hull, UK. That's right, I keep thinking Hull, Ottawa. We have a Hull around here. Thanks, Chubbs TV. Hi, Brexit. Unreal, eh? Everything you guys are going through too. I've been listening to the political side of everything. Boring, yes it is, but it's still very interesting. Standing Bear, how's it going? What did he put up there? A nice telescope, I think. Or is that a pill? There you go. Me and my good eyes. I can't say anything. Like in reality, you guys, I wear bottle lens glasses. I just take them off to do the live stream. No, I'm kidding. Mushroom Man Stew, how's it going? Oh, my friend's message was retracted. You can try again, bro. It happens sometimes. Sky has been alive at night in Oregon. Lots of activity, eh? Chris, I hear a lot of it in Oregon. In Oregon or Oregon? How do you pronounce it? But in Oregon, yeah. I hear a lot of people, a lot actually, that live in your end said that there are a lot of UFOs flying around there. For sure. Shadrach Plays. Long time no see. Hello, Shadrach, please. Welcome back, my friend. More than happy to interact with you. That stupid mix-up the last time, man. I'm so happy you're back. Poor Christy was having a fit. She felt so bad. But it's all good, man. We don't block anybody here. Cats do. That's what happens here in our end. Which takes 2 seconds. When you block someone, you can always go back and get them back on. But as insulting as it must have been, Shadrach Plays, I want you to know that I really appreciate you being here, brother. Thanks a lot, man. Yo, yo. I watched it rise Wednesday and the sky was still blue. It's really, really weird. I'm telling you, man, that moon, and me, first of all, the moon, Hadley, Scott, Mr. McIntyre, it's over the house. I don't know where you were seeing it the past few days, but a couple of my friends in the community here, that's what they were saying. They're seeing the moon like right over the house, like right straight up into the Milky Way, as compared to even seeing it come up. It's been really traveling left and right. I saw it literally, like if I was outside, and I'm not kidding you guys, I know some of you won't believe me, the ones that aren't noticing the moon, I know more and more are noticing each time. But if I take my two hands and point them out like this in the sky, the moon usually rises there, and it can come in front of the house. Obviously, the uneven wobble, vibration, whatever. But you see, recently, this was twice, and only a couple of months ago, or a few weeks ago, a good couple of weeks ago, we saw the moon wake up, and it was, instead of being here or here or here, it was way over here, up there, and then the elliptical was just different. I noticed the other day, I showed you guys, remember the sun was right beside the moon. It's like, notice it. You're going to say, these are silly things you might say, but you'll not see it. You're not going to see the moon right beside the sun. It's very rare, but it happens. And when it does, at one point, you're like, oh, holy smokes, is the moon going to catch up to the sun and, pass it? Like, what's going on, Great to see you too, Pathman 100. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks, Harry. Yeah, Christy sees a lot out there in the sky at night for sure, especially in your end. I heard so many, like they're talking about here in Canada, guys, now. I think it was David White. I might be mistaken. Somebody sent me a video, a pretty cool video talking about, Canada. Here, guys, it's like 80, 90% forests, okay? Everything and water. So deep in the parks and stuff like that, like big, parks that they have up in Quebec or anywhere around here or in any province, especially up in British Columbia, if you go up there into the woods, people are being missing. And down here in Canada, there's something like close to 2,000 people missing per year in the forests that are never found again. And they're talking about, which I'm getting a good laugh at it. He sends me the video because a lot of people are saying it's German descendants that get abducted. So maybe that's what happened to me, since I'm German descendant and I have German blood. Proud of it. Don't speak a word of it, but that's how we are today. We're a mixture, right? I couldn't care less if I had some black, some Chinese, some Arab in me. What do you want me to say? We're a mixture of, we're like chocolate milk, guys. We're just a mixture of all this DNA. Well, I'm talking into DNA now. I'm already talking about DNA now. Today it's dark already and still not risen. Really? Yeah, it is dark. And here too, man. And you know how sometimes you look outside and it's like there's no stars, but there's no clouds. You ever notice that? Like, it seems that it's a clear night. You don't see any present clouds, and you didn't see any as the lights were going down, but you don't see the stars. Like tonight. Tonight, I don't see the clouds in the sky. And there's no clouds in the sky because I up the exposure on my P900 and take a snapshot. You can all try it with the exposure all the way up on your camera and take pictures of the sky at night. It's going to brighten the sky up. You're going to see the clouds. You're going to see planes go by just like it was daytime. And it's pretty cool. I often do that. How are those shrooms there, mushroom stew? Thanks a lot, Shadrach, for connecting, my friend. Cindy Luhu, hello. You guys go and check out her channel. She's going to be giving away a prize at 200 subs. I told so many people, Cindy, Hopefully you get a lot of people your way. I love your channel, by the way, Cindy. Really, really cool channel. Happy that you're doing the moon stuff and everything. We'll be able to do a lot of comparisons throughout the year, my dear friend. Jim G, hello. You are with us. Yay. Let me go up to see what I missed here. Regis Weishweg. Oh, cool. Okay, I got to scroll up. My friend Regis here. Regis, bro, I miss you, man. I hope you're well, bro. Parce que tu avais laissé... oh, boy, I missed a few things. Okay, let me go up here. There we go. Cindy Luhu. Good evening, Cindy. Man, I'm in a good mood tonight. Parce que tu avais laissé entendre qu'il voulait supprimer des vidéos, alors c'est pour cela. Dak, yes. Hi, Christy, says Cindy Luhu. How's it going? Glad to be here. Well, Shadrach, it's a great pleasure, man. And I appreciate it. Again, I'm very sorry for that little mishap the last time you came by. Thanks for coming back, though. Really appreciate that, my man. Yeah, Shadrach Plays. Another one is, I think it's a gaming channel. These gaming channels, you guys are... I didn't think that it was that big online, and I've seen a heck of a lot of channels, gaming channels, and you guys are just going to town. And I guess I heard it's good for the companies because you guys are talking about the games, I guess, and it's actually... you guys are the reason why the companies are selling the games, but either way, it would have been fun. Yeah, I would have done it myself if I had the time. I'd go back to gaming. I remember gaming and I loved it. Howdy, Bruce. Moon is way off. 4th day in a row. Crazy. It is. And I haven't seen it yet. Hey, Bulldozer, how's it going? And I haven't seen it yet. Like my other friend was saying, Mr. McIntyre, we're waiting for the bloody moon to come up. And yeah, it's going all over the place. Really is way off. B51. CAC, the moon has shifted to the north. Why? No, absolutely. Why does it do that? There's no reason for it to do so, but it has done so. And that's what we're seeing. And anyways, the excuse, P51, CAC, what they're saying is that the libration, the uneven wobble, how the moon goes, the bottom of it swivels out. That's what they're saying. So this is Earth. They say that the moon's there, and the moon is always staying around it as it's turning, but apparently the bottom of the moon goes like that, and it goes back. It rocks out. So sometimes Tycho down here is really far from Earth, but sometimes Tycho swivels back this way, and then the Crisium's way up to the back. So basically, from what I'm seeing, looking at the moon, I'm seeing the moon. It looks like it's rocking left and right, you know, or it's going to and from. Either way, does that look like a scary ghost like that? You never know. Glad to be here. Thanks, man. My cat, Whitey, you know, he has to see. I love that cat. It's so majestic. I went and saw it this afternoon, Christy. I have a lot of catching up to do on your channels, guys. It sucks and embarrassing for our country. It is, man. I know it. I know it. And now you see all the bull crap that everyone's saying about what's going on. Everybody knows it. We're not from the UK, but we know what your problem is down there. So we're putting that in the news, right? That's basically what everyone is doing. Embarrassing, yeah, but not embarrassing for the people, man. It's embarrassing for the governments, you know, the way they rule things and stuff. But you got to laugh. You got to laugh. 1918, First World War, okay? Treaty was signed for 100 years, and now we wind up in 2018, exactly 100 years after, and boom, things are you know, falling out. Things are treaties are ending. Hong Kong had treaties too. Now they're ending. So now China, things are. It's like we're going back to the past, right? So we're going back into the 30s, the 1930s. But in reality, we're in 2030. There's no difference. I see that this way now. We're in 2018, Bruce. We're in 2019, but you know, in 50 years, people are going to see us in 2019 the way we saw people in 1919. So we are so at the beginning of time. We're so at the beginning of time. I don't think anything in science books will be the same in 40 years. There will not be one word of the same thing we see in science books now. It's going to be completely different. different ways of doing the testing, new scientific breakthroughs and everything. I mean, we're just right into it. Now they have a breakthrough with the DNA, which is, in fact, I'm flipping out with this because now they're not mentioning it, but they can find out at any given time, any body part or whatever, what year it comes from, I guess, with the carbon dating that supposedly is a lot better now. Peace and blessings to you, Bruce. Hopefully I will be in a better position to help you next year. Regis, you don't have to, my man. I'll tell you what, you helped this channel so bloody much, man, with John at the beginning, and you guys started off the ball. You were the firsts, okay, Regis? And now look at all the bloody support, man. And, you know, your support still counts. The support you gave is still there, man, and we appreciate it. And it's all thanks to people like you. Now you can come, Regis, and enjoy the videos for having helped the channel so bloody much. And I just love you guys to pieces for it. But no, I know you're working hard, Regis, for sure. Nice, so nice of you, man, to take time to stop by and say hi. Blessings to you and the family, bro, and keep safe and don't overwork. Doobie-doob-doom, standing bear. It's the dark side of the moon. Yeah, exactly. I think it's actually, yeah, the moon is like not there. It's all dark right now, actually. Oregon. Oh, thank you for explaining that. Oregon. It's funny, eh? Different expressions. Like you see people like, you know, I don't know, funny ways of saying things. Like Wasaga Beach, for example. I know a lot of people that say that they're from there and I go, oh, I know. I've been to Wasaga Beach before. And they go, it's Wasaga. Jesus. Okay, never get it right. Guessing or not guessing. You guys, I don't know if you know it. The video should be up. I uploaded a 14 or 15-minute video, UFO on Jupiter. I had shown it further out. I showed it even closer. Contribution here. Say thank you. Cindy, thank you very much. Hey, everybody, Bruce rocks. Cindy, I really have to thank you for all the reason why I put that up in the community is because I owe you, my dear friend, for all the support that everyone comes here and, you know, and is giving to me. Of course, I can't talk about all your channels and I don't, but when I can, you know, and straight up, you're doing a really good job, Cindy. So Cindy, you're getting an 8-inch telescope. That's pretty big, actually. I'm impressed. So you're going to jump over the 6 mark and you're not going to regret it because you have an 8-inch scope. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Stephanie Martin, thanks again, Cindy. Stephanie Martin says, hey, Mushroom Man. Thanks, Stephanie, for being here. Hey, is my friend Richard Borba here? Andromeda Native. Hello, Andromeda. Jim G. How's it going, Jim? Thanks for being here, man. Hello, Andromeda Native. Love from Quebec, everyone. Thanks for coming by. You guys are awesome. My friend Richard Borba. Thanks a lot, Richard, for everything, man. The contributions, for supporting the channel, for the comments. You guys are awesome. I have a lot of new people coming in the past couple of weeks. Actually, got a lot of new faces here, and I'm really happy about it. Thanks a lot, everyone. À plus, j'espère que tu ne seras pas trop emmerdé par YouTube. Bonne continuation. Merci pour ton travail. Salutations. Ça me fait plaisir, Tarasian. Vous êtes toujours le bienvenu. À la prochaine. Passe une soirée magnifique. Merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot, guys. It's annoying hearing someone say thank you all the time, but you're going to have to get used to it. Bucket list. Meet Bruce in person. Ah, thanks, man. It's funny you say that. Yeah, I honestly think of it a lot. You know, I say, it's not like we're at work or at a school or something, like we're students. Every single one of you are all like my best friends and stuff, and you're all over the freaking world. So to have a meeting, boy, it'd be near impossible to do that. It's too bad, eh? He's the man, like Bruce. Jim G, thanks, man. Another guy contributes to this channel all the time. More beautiful stuff contributed here. And so, hey, what's new, Jim? What are you working on? Any projects? He's a hard-working man, always building, always doing something. What do you know about Russian probes to Venus? Ah, Stephanie Martin. Not much. An interesting question, though, because I was actually looking at, not to change the subject, Russian probes to Venus. I'll tell you what, Stephanie, I'm gonna take a little note on it though, because it's you guys that make me look for stuff, and I absolutely will. I'll be checking that out if it's something in the news. But did you hear, my friend, about the Juno a spacecraft? Okay, now we are backing up in November 5th or November 4th. About since that time, about a couple that many days ago, December 4th, something like that, beginning of the month. I didn't even know if we're in December. Yes, we are. They were talking about something about a dangerous maneuver with the Juno probe missing Jupiter or something. Did you all know that they're talking about new storms on Jupiter? When you look at Jupiter, there's a spot, like a red spot, and that's the massive storm that's always been on Jupiter. But now they're saying in the South Pole, since about a month and a half ago, that there's in the South Pole that there's a new large storm that created in around Jupiter. The UFO that you're going to see on the video that I uploaded at 5 o'clock, guys, I uploaded a video on the channel, and I don't even know if you guys can see it yet. It's been 3-4 hours I've been uploading the video, but I go back to Jupiter's UFO that I found, and I found more amazing evidence. There's more than one light. I think we're looking at 2 or 3 lights on Jupiter that's going by, and we can literally see the UFOs. Mushroom Man Stu, thanks a lot, bro. Thank you very much. I love you, man. Yabba dabba doody. I'm done for the year now. Yeah, man, take your break. Yeah, done for the year. You got like 2 weeks left of the year, my man. Good for you, bro. I hope you're with family and everything during the holidays. I hope you get a chance to come by and say hi if you guys do during the holidays. I'll be here between Christmas and New Year's Eve for sure. I'll try to get a couple of live streams up and a bunch of different things. Paul Wright, the solar wind affects what we can see on the moon. 100%, Paul. Thanks a lot for mentioning that. Yeah. It's even said that the supposed lunar waves that Crow 77 showed that I was able to capture twice, not as good as Crow's. He got it out of the ballpark on that one. Was very lucky to see the finding. He saw the whole lunar wave across the moon. But why am I talking about the lunar wave? Scientists' theories very recently are saying that it could possibly be protons or something that we are seeing caused by the solar winds. And the oscillation that we're seeing on the surface of the moon, I believe, are the solar winds that is causing that oscillation. And then we're mixing that with atmosphere. The geocorona, Earth's geocorona, extends far behind, past the moon, where there's no doubt about it that there is definitely oxygen on the moon. It's the level of oxygen that was always been uncertain. As they say, it's a lot less. But do we know that? No, we don't. People tell me there's no storms, Bruce, outside of Earth. Well, why is there always a storm on Venus? Why is there always a storm on Jupiter? Why are there dust storms? Because there's oxygen throughout the entire universe. Maybe even elements that we know not of. Maybe there's even deadly gases and elements. Maybe that gas is coming our way. Who knows? It's so much out there that could be possible. Who knows? There's not one theory that we got to stay stuck on. Nobody should stay stuck on one theory because it's just so crazy. I have to apologize for the last live stream. I get a lot of trolls that come when people try to contribute like you guys are doing now. And it even took off a couple of contributions of some of you that didn't work. I think Pledium had contributed. Darla had even seen it at one point, was saying thank you and stuff. And I didn't see it. And I guess it was taken off. So keep your wrenches ready when you see anybody. If you're not sure, you put them in timeout. And you don't have to necessarily block them, but Jim needs a wrench. Hey, Jim, if you're frustrated, you can block some people. Feels good. Jim G now has a wrench. Jim G, we are officially a banana republic now in USA. Yeah, Is the earth round or flat? Shh, guys, you can't ask me that. People hate me if I tell you the truth. I know it, but I don't know. I have no idea, actually. You know what? I'll tell you what. I believe both theories are interesting. And think of it. You're looking at the ISS. When you're looking at the ISS going over Earth, you're seeing Earth moving around. You don't see anything around. You don't see that it's going around the edge of Earth there or anything, right? You don't see that. You see it always at the same distance. That the Earth is always at that same distance because they say it's turning or whatever. But the curvature that you see with the ISS in the image could be only the camera. They say it. I mean, that's everything is oval. We'll see it. Could be the eye that's giving us that perception, maybe optical illusion. Also, all these are all very plausible things, very possible things. Yeah, for the new year, it's coming. So, what do you guys think? Is 2020 going to be better than 2019? I don't know about you guys. 2019, what I remembered in 2019, it marked me. 2019, I've heard of it 10 years ago, but for the first time, I felt the sadness of the animals dying on Earth. This is the first time I ever really realized, accepted, and I'm starting even to say to people now, we really are in the end times. It's true now. Now there's no two ways about it. Definitely the end times. The terrorism, all of a sudden, kids are shooting themselves in schools. It didn't happen years ago. You're not going to tell me it did. It's not true because I didn't hear them in the news. And we're hearing all this crazy stuff. You see the one that they just arrested, 13 years old, stabbed an 18-year-old girl student in the school. What the hell is going on? It was never heard of when I was young in school that a kid would have stabbed somebody. That would have probably gone all around Canada. It's just you don't hear about things like that. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. It's what they're putting in our meat. It's the accumulation of us dumbing up. I don't know, but definitely some problems. Somebody say John Boy. See, it flipped up again and I missed it. All cool. I'll see you around. Take care, Jim G. You're always here, just not all the time. You're here a lot, my man. And I love you for it, bro. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, it makes perfect sense, man. You're a busybody. You come here, you're probably here on a lunch break. You're probably brushing your teeth looking at my thing. I mean, that's how it is, right? We have no time to do anything. It's work, no play, and even less time to look up into the sky. That's for sure. Bruce, Dave, John Boy, Darla, and friends. Jim G, thank you so much. Which John Boy? Is there another John Boy here right now? Because I had a sad situation with John Boy. I have to fix that up this afternoon. I guess John Boy was here just posting links and stuff like that, and I didn't know that that's what he was doing on Super Dave's channel. So I guess when I saw him posting all the links, I blocked them. I said, stop posting the links. I thought maybe it was an imitation John Boy or something like that. But anyway, just to let you all know that I don't have anything against the guy at all. We'll fix it up next live stream. I'll make things right. Thank you, Darla. Oh yeah, that you post it all you want, Darla. that's my channel. That's why. In reality, that's how it is. It's your channel. You have dibs on posting what links you want, and send your address again, please. Thanks, Christy. Richard Borba, send your address again, please. You mean the address to what, Mr. Pathman 100, my friend? Yeah, thanks, Darla. I appreciate it. My pleasure, Richard Borba. So view, delete. Oh, this is cool. Oh, how come that happened? If anybody posts, icons too, I don't mind about it. You can post as many things as you want. Just don't block it. You guys don't have to block anyone, the moderators, if okay, because there was several of them. Yeah, I get it. It's not easy, eh? It's not easy justifying what to take down as a message sometimes and who's trolling, who's not trolling, and stuff like that. But no, it's all good. Hello there, Bruce Benjamin Chavez de la bonjour. How's it going, my man? Thanks for being here. Zombie, there's a hexagon-shaped cloud on the north pole of Saturn. Hey, Zombie, I had heard of that, man. Thanks. Facts, brother. Hey, Joey, big things popping. Hey, man. How's it going, bro? Nice seeing you, bud. Going to sub to your backup channel after the live stream, then going to my grandson again tonight. Hey, Richard, how's it going, bro? Good for you. And thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it for the backup channel. Yes, sir. 2020, my vision will be much better. I hope so. Me too, Darla. Yes, much better. Andromeda Native, how the heck are you doing? I'm sending you a whole bunch of energy, positive energy your way. It will be worse by far, another presidential election here in the States. Oh my gosh. If there's one thing I can't stand about the States and the way the government, let me rephrase that. One thing about the way the government does that, it's crazy. They talk about elections for months. I've never seen it. It's not like here in Canada. Here it's a week. They talk about it. Signs up on Monday, and by Friday, everyone's voted. In the States, it goes on in campaigns and campaigns. And then you hear, whoop, Trump's in Oregon. I said it right. Trump's in another state, and then Trump's in another state, and then Trump's in, and they just keep going from state to state to state. Imagine how much money's put into all of that. It's just totally crazy. It boggles my mind. But I always like it because the Colbert Report online, I don't know if you guys listen to the Colbert Report, they often talk about the elections. And that's the only time I listen to the Colbert Report is when they're talking about the presidential elections and everything. Done, just subbed to backup channel. Thanks again. Richard, thanks, my man. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks so much. Thanks again for the contributions, everyone. Mushroom Man Stu, thanks a lot, bro. So, Cindy, how long do you have to wait for that scope? When are we going to see that? I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, lots going on here. Things are jumping up and down again. Oh, Bulldozer, thank you, man. We love you, brother. There's been some crazy cosmic radiation pulses on the magnetosphere. I believe that. Thanks for sharing that, man. Something that I wish I had exactly all those readings. Watch Mailbox, bro. Jim G. Will do, man. Thanks a lot, buddy. Next year is going to be very different for me because I'm going to need some of your mailing addresses. I'm going to have a hard time getting them, but I really want to send some things your way, guys. It's Christmas coming back, man. These cosmic rays are brutal on us. That's what they say, Jim. Hey, they say for the radiation and everything, it's killing us. I don't think it's very good. I mean, hey, wait till the 5G, right? Wait till they get the 5G out. I don't know what that's going to do. It's not good. Maybe that's what's causing people to do the killings. I don't know. Well, I caught you twice today. Karen Massey, thanks for coming back. Thanks, my dear. Nice donation, Bulldozer. Yes, thanks, Darla. Thanks again, man. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, the pulses, radiation, cosmic radiation. So there's definitely, there is danger with the radiation that's out there, right? How much radiation comes to Earth, and why? By the sun, through the solar system. They're probably not going to tell us, Did you guys hear about the water contamination in okay, where is this? I think it's somewhere there was a leak. Something was damaged, a part of land that was nuclear in the States that leaked and seeped into the ocean. It's coming here to Canada. So the States actually warned a couple of, or was it further down and somebody warned the States too? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it was further down in the States. But there was a nuclear leak in our oceans, my friends. And I'm not even talking about it. That's what gets me mad, that they don't talk about it. You have to look through all the different news medias to be able to go gather up. I look at 20 a day different news medias to be able to find out 5-10 things of what's going on, you know, and they never seem to be talking about the same things ever. Get a dry throat here, excuse me. Grab something. Oh, another purple. Thank you very much for letting me drink, everyone. A lot of people showed up here today, guys, tonight. Thank you so much. I can smell some trolls. Oh, yeah. Hey, Skywalker, how's it going? They're around. They're always around. It's unreal all the time. I talked to Silvano Trotta again today. Christian Mouse was here in the first live stream, Overblog. He talks about me all the time in Belgium. Two people that you guys, the backup channel, who's really helping me are those two people, Christian Mouse and Silvano Trotta. Silvano Trotta is where I showed, is where I saw that FAKE moon landing. And when I went to see the FAKE moon landing, it was there on Silvano Trotta's channel that he had shared it from a Facebook page. I know Darla was there. I know there's a couple of other people here that remember that we couldn't share that bloody link. The link, we were posting it all over, and nobody could see it because the links didn't work. So what I did is I played the video and I filmed the screen, and I was able to see, the video. But it's not something I'm going to share. It's not something I'm going to put up. But I want you guys to, you could check over. I'm going to have to check for you guys to try to see if that video is still up, because it's a video that cannot be shared. Or anyone else here remember that? I don't know if Christy or someone were trying to show it. It was during a live stream. I was trying to show the Apollo 11 landing that they had just found out. It was a video on WikiLeaks that came out, and I was not able to share it. And I'm telling you guys, it showed the whole thing, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I saw it. So I would say, if I was to guess, I don't believe they landed on the moon the way they said they did. Now, here's the thing. Many of you have family members that worked at NASA. Many of you are very upset with me when I say that, because you remember seeing the launch. You were there. I get it. I understand and respect that. But let's just say in a better way that maybe, just maybe, the way they showed the public they were going to the moon wasn't necessarily the landing in 69. That could very well be. I'm not saying that they necessarily didn't go, but maybe they went without telling us how they did. And that was because they were in the space race. And the space race, that's all you have to type in, right in 60s space race. Russia, other countries, Canada, right? No, not really. States, they were trying to get to the moon, right? And there was a race to get to the moon. So you had the first, Russia was first to get up there, but not the moon. It was first set up a satellite, Sputnik 1, right? And then after that, NASA was the first to land somebody on the moon, supposedly. But there was a battle, there was a race, there was a fight to get dibs on who was going to land on the moon. So with that said, there could be a lot that happened, because I have the most respect for people that say that they landed on the moon. Who am I to deny that? I'm not, but I'm just telling you guys, we can keep our eyes open, because we do know that maybe they could have told us something that was a white lie or a fib. Maybe not. I'm not accusing them. Maybe they never lied. I'm just saying, if they would have, it's important to keep your mind open on other theories of maybe possibilities of things that could have happened, because it upset me when I came to that conclusion. But after seeing the video, that's why I thought of that. Anyways, that video I do want to send to Jim G, because I know that he would want to see it. It's just some really screwed up footage of the landing itself. It was very concerning to me, and I just don't talk about that video because I'm not the one that's going to be the one that posts it. It was already posted, and I filmed the screen, and that was it. And I'm not going to give it to anybody, but I would like to show it to Jim, though. I think I am going to send it to Jim, so you can see some of the stuff that went on up there. But who knows? Who really knows, you know? We'll maybe never know. Sort of the spirit, other countries went to the moon and saw our flag there, and they would blast the fact. They would blast the fact it's not. Absolutely, that's right. They did say they saw the flag. I get it. I know a lot of people said they saw the objects up there. I was just thinking, you know, maybe could they have not landed in that area so that Russia wouldn't know where they were landing on the moon? You know, there's a couple of things that come into consideration, but I'm respectfully open-minded enough to, you know, thanks, Skywalker, about the landing. Yeah, exactly. Like, damn right, man. I totally think it. But I do want you all to know that I do respect what each and every one of you say. It's just that I wanted to share my own thoughts. And this isn't about a thought. This is about a video I saw that gave me tears in my eyes because I saw what went on during the landing. It took my breath away. Take my breath away. It took my breath totally away. And I was never able to see the video again. I didn't see it anywhere. I'll have to ask someone Otrada if he still has it. Phil Cox and family. Hello, sir. Thanks for being here. Juan has arrived. Saludos, amigos. Al gran Bruce, un abrazo. Gracias. Juan Moreno. Thank you for coming back, man. Thanks for the ongoing support. Joey, big things popping. Want you to answer his question just above me. See, that's funny, eh? There's no Joey above you. See, this is what I was talking about with a couple of other people. Joey, big things popping. I go up. It's funny you say that. There's no Joey. Okay, he's way up. So see, he's 26 over Darla, if it's that one. Speaking about the moon, Darla, can we please ask why is it when the ISS is recording the Earth from space, we can never see commercial airplanes? Holy crap. I'm sorry. I'm surprised that I didn't think of that myself, actually. Yeah. Stupid, eh? And are you a scientist? No, you're using common sense, I think, but that makes total sense. Why would we not see it? I would say to you, yeah, man, you shouldn't have said that, Joey. They're going to your house, man. I have to say that. But absolutely, where are they? You know for a fact that you would see them ever so clear. Definitely, they would see it ever so clear. So now they're going to say, well, the ISS is on a trajectory where there's no planes. That's not true. Have you guys ever gone on the website to see how many planes are moving around right now over your head? You wouldn't believe it. You know how many planes land at airports like Heathrow? Okay, I'll name some big airports. Okay, and you would not believe how many hundreds or thousands of flights go out there in a day. So I think, Joey, we would definitely see the planes. I believe that the image that they're showing, my personal belief, I believe that the image of the ISS of Earth's surface is not real. I don't believe that it's real at all. I watch it all the time, and I really don't believe that what they're showing is real. There's no reason we wouldn't see those planes. They do show once in a while. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. They show storms, right? So when you fast forward the ISS, you can see little twinkling of lightning on the surface. You see lights going on and off. But why don't we see, as you said, why don't we see clouds? What the hell? Seriously, from the ISS space station, they're not going to see blurry clouds? No, because what if the ISS space station is a Boeing airplane flying up at 35,000 or 50,000 feet? We'd never know it. Planes don't fly at 50,000 feet. So we'd never know it, right? These are all really big possibilities of stuff that could happen. Scratch, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming, man. Crazy, eh? That's a good one, Joey. That's definitely a good one. I like that one. Sunlight affects the release of gases by ejecting electrons. Paul, man, I just started looking into that and stuff. And yeah, I even heard what you just said. And man, I mean, you have to be honestly, I'd say not a genius, but there's a lot I didn't know about what I was like, what I'm filming. I wasn't able to understand myself, what I was seeing, you know, the refraction of light and all that at the same time. You know, I had to go through, as silly as it sounds, I'm not going to hide it. I only found out a couple of years ago that light travels in a straight line and that it'll deviate when it gets to another meridian, when there's another obstruction. I mean, these are all things that I'm studying right now, you know, Nikola Tesla, been a couple of years and stuff, but that's interesting. The sunlight affects the release of gases by ejecting electrons. So, Paul, what would those electrons do? What is that going to do more? What effect? Like, what, could we perceive those electrons? Because the lunar wave that I caught, we'll call it Crow's lunar wave because everyone knows his lunar wave. What he caught, science, if I'm not mistaken, they were saying it was protons or electrons, I think, that were being seen, and that the solar winds were at excessive speeds, so fast that it was going faster than time and space itself, and that was making the line appear. And you know, that's so interesting though. It's the physics. It's the part that I had the most problem with, Paul, to understand it, and it's the most important part. It's really where I'm at, is I have to understand physics and the systems of law of the systems of see, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So, but it's just a lot. It's overwhelming. I learn every day though. Like, you'll say something like that, and that's what I look up. You know, how does sunlight? How does sunlight react? How does water react? You know, sun and water. There's a whole bunch of different states that you can see water in and stuff. And I'm going through all of those. Very interesting though. But to the point that when I talk to my mother about all of this now, she goes, that is so boring. It's not interesting. It's like, sometimes I say things and she's like, well, okay, congratulations. Like, who cares? It's because we don't know anything about that stuff, the electrons, you know, protons, you know, solar winds and everything. Like, what is all that stuff? It's just something in the book, right? We hear about, but now when we start putting two and two together and you start understanding, and I'm doing the comparison with my research and comparing my research to physics. It's going to take me 10 years what somebody could do in 3, but I'm still going to be able to understand it. But it's overwhelming. I learn a lot of new things in the day, but I tend to be, I can memorize everything I read and just, you know, remember it. And it's helping me have a better way of being able to explain to you all exactly what I'm looking at. You know, showing a close-up on the surface of the moon. Why is it blurry? Well, there's a reason why we're seeing something blurry. You know, there's a reason why our eyes in space see things white or see a white light. You know, when there's explosions, not only in space, but if a nuclear bomb exploded and you were to see it, well, you wouldn't see color. You would see a white flash. It's the first thing you're going to see. It's because of the way cone cells and the cells in your eyes are reacting. So that's why when you hear people say, well, I saw a ghost, and what did you see? It looked like a mist. It looked like smoke, or some say it looked like a shadow, because that's the way our eyes are perceiving the other side, right? So, something that has another wavelength, and it's just that simple. There are things that we can confirm, even if we don't know much about spirits or ghosts. They do definitely have another wavelength. So maybe NASA is even able to see spirits with certain cameras. You know, there's a lot of filtering that can be done for us to see things in the sky that are not there. I mean, that cannot be seen with the naked eye. It is scary. So just looking up with my infrared camera, when I look up with the infrared camera and I see 3 UFOs going by, and then I take the camera down and I look up, I don't see them. You go, what the hell? You know, so there could be a lot of other wavelengths of other things that people are seeing. So Tom Goldie, hi Bruce, hi all. The moon was massive tonight in Scotland. Loving your channels. Thanks a lot, bro, for following the channels. I love you, man. And you're pretty lucky. You see, it's still dark here. Who was I talking with at the beginning? I think it was Mr. McIntyre. There's no lights outside at all. There's no light from the the moon. And listen, it's the 13th. So the full moon for me here in Canada, the times change for you in the States as we get further down in the States. But it's 9 o'clock now, 5 minutes to 9. In 3 hours, maximum 3 hours and about 15 minutes, it should be right into the full moon. And I hope we see it. Wait, what I'm doing tonight, guys and gals, is when I get off with you all, I set up to look outside. The minute I see the moon, maybe we'll get some footage. But either way, don't worry about it. And let me take the time to see if my video's up. Finally, my video is up. Let me close this one and maybe live stream will go a bit better. The next video, my friends, is going to be pretty interesting because we're going back to Jupiter. A brand new massive square inside of Mare Serenitatis I'm going to show you all, which I've never showed you before. And the funny thing, I've been talking about Mare Serenitatis all month to you guys, all year. And I've always showed you Bestel crater. I showed you where Bereshit crash landed on the north western side of Mare Serenitatis. But wait till you see in the video it's ready right now. After in 5 minutes, you guys, I'll let you guys go see it. Go look in Mare Serenitatis, the massive square on the surface that is at least 30 kilometers wide. It's a perfect square right inside of Mare Serenitatis. And you're probably going to say the same thing that I said is, how come we didn't see that in his other videos? You're going to do like me. You're going to go in another video to see Mare Serenitatis, and it's going to be right in your face. How come we didn't see it? How come we don't see it? It's the exposure. By adjusting the exposure differently, by bringing it down, it brings out all these crazy, wacky squares and rectangles. I've been talking about it all week. There's lots of them on the moon. Squares, rectangles, even circles now that I'm finding on the moon. So you said in the earlier stream today, and you said that we can catch more with still shots. I found a picture of a UFO to the left of the moon. I want to send it to you through Gmail. It was in airspace. Absolutely, Richard. You'd be more than happy, man. I've been checking the emails thoroughly this week. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's about time. And I'll be checking all weekend, Richard. You can send it in, man. I'd be more than happy to look at it. And interesting. Some of you have things that you also maybe want me to share and post. I had some problems with that experience at the beginning because I had a lot of people sending the images that were no good. I got one image, I think, at the beginning. I don't know who. I think it was Christy that sent me an image. Yeah, it was actually something she had seen in the sky because she says in Oregon, she sees a lot in her sky there, which is still here. Thanks, Christy. Good evening, Bruce. Hey, Jeff, Becky, thanks a lot, man, for stopping by. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks again, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Jeff Backey. Thanks for being here, bud. Hi from Quebec, Jeff. Tom Goldie. Hey, Mr. Tom Goldie. Did you guys hear of Mark? Is it Mark Gold? Mark Goldie? I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name. A community member had a heart problem a couple of weeks ago, and we haven't heard from him yet. I think it was Mark Golden. I have to check it out. I have to check up on some people. A few of you now. It's my 4th year, eh? And I've heard a few of you. Some of you have even lost a family member at one point. I've heard some people are wound up in hospitals, and we all go through problems, right? And but we're becoming a family now because I'm getting to know so many of you and see so many faces come back and everything. It's pretty awesome. Hunger fishing, savez-vous qu'il existe un site en français? Darla, thanks so much. I appreciate that. I don't see hunger fishing. Oh, yeah, it's up higher. Bonsoir, Bruce. Peux-tu mettre des sous-titres en français, s'il vous plaît? Ah, hunger fishing. Merci, mon frère. Écoute, mon ami, j'ai un site en français maintenant. C'est le lien que Darla elle a mis. Tu peux cliquer dessus. Tu peux aller t'abonner là. je fais juste en français maintenant. Parce que c'est ça que je faisais par avant. Je faisais en anglais puis en français. Pour qu'est-ce qu'il y en ait des questions, tu peux me le demander en tout temps. Même sur la chaîne anglaise, mes amis anglais ici respectent ça puis ils apprécient, il n'y a pas de problème. Mais au moins, si tu es intéressé de tout comprendre, je m'exprime comme il faut sur ma chaîne en français. Prends le temps d'aller le voir, Avenue Québec Astronomie. Je viens de mettre une vidéo il y a une couple de jours aussi. Puis prends le temps de t'abonner si jamais ça te tente. C'est bien apprécié. Puis laisse-moi savoir qu'est-ce que tu penses de la chaîne. Char Gordon, can you think that study? My friend Char Gordon here? Yes, she is. I will try to find his name and post it for everyone. Kind of scary stuff. You go right ahead there, my dear. And I'm scrolling up. Dana Shiver. Hey, Bruce. Hi, all. Just got in. Excuse me. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, happy Friday 13th. Leslie, hi. Full moon? Where is it, Leslie? It's supposed to be here, right? Ronna Galloway, welcome. Thanks a lot for stopping by. There's an astrophysicist, says Char Gordon, who has been photographing space in different spectrums. Oh, interesting. He has made many claims that there are beings all around us that are visible in some of these spectrums also. And that's exactly what I mean, Char. I believe it. You probably believe it too. I believe that 100%. What's up, Bruce? Happy Friday the 13th. Full moon, everyone. Full moon, but we don't see it. It's like nada. And when I say nada, I mean nada. There's two. Oh, there's a star. Where's my finger? Bruce, I'm trying to get it. There you go. You know when you're trying to point to something when you're not looking? Sorry, that looks stupid. Infrared camera are cool as P51 CAC. Absolutely. I have mine. If you guys want to get a good infrared camera, I'm telling you, and it weighs a ton. This is a weapon. Beautiful, beautiful camera. The light up on it. I love this camera so much. It records. You zoom in, zoom out. The brightness is there. You have different intensities of the infrared. I have 1, 2, and 3. I have infrared in a day. I can combine the night vision with the infrared on this one. Beautiful, beautiful camera. Very sturdy, military grade. You can drop it on the ground. I wouldn't, but it's definitely a sturdy, solid make. Has the infrared light over here on the side there. Actually, if I turn it on, well, no, you're not going to see the infrared. Well, yeah, you actually might see it, the red light, because the computer should be able to show it to you guys. I don't know. Can you guys see a red light coming from here or not? A purple light? Is it on? I don't see you guys. I don't know. Oh, the cover's on. That's true. Hey, did you guys know that you could film through the covers with an infrared camera? I'm not kidding you. I could see everything. Actually, see, the cover's on, right? Fascinating through unlike most. Char Gordon, hello. Wow, Char. That sounds fascinating. You could see everything through this with the cover on it. So I don't know if you've seen people doing the tests online. I think it's really rad. They do the tests. This is a Bushnell, by the way. They do the tests with certain materials. This is a big, thick rubber material, and you can see right through it. So the helicopters, the police helicopters, I'm talking about, I think it's actually, you can buy one if you want, $60,000, right? Or $70,000. And you can see through a boat cover, for example. That's how they found suspects hiding under a boat cover, a thick tarp. You can see through the tarps. It's not like Superman. You can't see through brick walls, but say to yourself, the more intense, the more bigger the infrared spectrum is, the camera, you could use it in a big way, and you could probably see through metal with it, infrared. I believe it. I believe there's a camera that exists that can see through titanium. Just, it's probably not in the market, right? Probably not selling that in the market for sure. What the heck? Oh, sorry, guys. Give me a second. There we go. It's off. Want to be sure it's off because I left the batteries on the other night and I recorded myself in the house for 3 hours. Merry Christmas, Bruce. Thank you for all you bring to us. Rhonda Galloway, thank you so much for that kind comment. I appreciate it. Scratches, 2 a.m. It's getting late. Infrared camera are cool as, oh yes, they're amazing. I love them. So Leslie, hopefully, Leslie, hi. Hopefully the full moon will be out. But you know what? It is like dead right now. Don't understand how come it's not out at all, actually. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Darla, do you see a moon in your end? See any bright lights outside? You shouldn't have to go outside to see it. I mean, usually I can see the balcony and everything from here. Nebula Dust. Sorry I missed that, guys. Thanks a lot, man. That's interesting, Shar. When is it going to come out? Like 2050, 2060? We're going to start talking about all these cameras to be able to see through spectrums and stuff. And then by the year 3000, well, an infrared camera will be something a 5-year-old kid will receive as a gift, something probably. It'll be way past date for that. Thanks again, Zombie. Yeah, it does sound fascinating, Christy. Isn't it interesting what Shar said about the wavelengths? But hey, Christy, some of us can see things without even using cameras, right? Some people see spirits. Some people see shadows. Some people, it's when animals or people die. It's what we're talking about the other day with you, Christy, that some people can see maybe their auras or maybe something occurring with the body when it dies. If video is up, Bruce, I'll be watching after this. Yes, my man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go watch you guys. Maybe that's what I should do is, yeah, it does, Soul Counselor. Thanks a lot for being here. Maybe I should do that is get a premiere up maybe next couple of videos and I'll just to watch the videos at the same time as you guys are watching it. But a lot of new coming to the channel, guys, and be working really, really hard on continuing this work because I don't want to change this. This can't stop the videos. We can add to that add a lot more things. Interview with Silvano Trotta coming up. WSO channel interview coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm talking ahead of time. I haven't talked to Steve-O yet, but I know there'll be absolutely no problem with that. And maybe next Wednesday, I think there's another interview. It's a person, I don't think he has a channel. I don't even know if he has a channel or something that wanted to interview me. For whatever the reason, I don't discriminate any of you that want interviews. Whether you have 1 subscriber or 10 subscribers, I believe everyone has a right to know what the truth is. And if you're interested in hearing about my research, I'd be more than happy to share my work and let you post it on your videos and channels yourselves. It's always been that I wanted people to post my work, but people didn't. What they did is they posted my work and they changed it. If somebody wants to post the work that I'm doing and they're not monetizing their channel, you can do so. You can put every single one of my videos on your channels and you can open, get subscribers and just talk about my videos if you want. But it's, and I wish people would do it that way instead of just changing the work and taking it, so because the images that I showed are important. And it's almost even crazy of me to having shown them because a lot of people are going to grab the images and they're just going to, oversaturate them, whatever, add color in them and stuff like that. But in reality, these are real, they're real buildings we're looking at because I'm not credible. Or let me repeat myself. I'm credible to you guys, sure. But I mean, I'm not known as a credible person or figure. But I'm being honest with you guys. I think it's important to say that. It's what I'm trying to do, and I agree with all your opinions. We all have different opinions, even all of you, my close friends. But it doesn't mean we have to be in a war. What's up, Bruce? Happy Friday 13th. Michael Stark, thanks so much for being here, my man. So, yeah, Leslie, I'm going to go see if that moon is out. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you to everyone. Soul Counselor, thanks for stopping by. It really does make sense what Shar said. Astrophysicist, I believe it. Wavelengths, that's how it is. Definitely how it is. But how come some people can see ghosts and some cannot? That's what's interesting to me, guys and gals. because our eyes could be different. Who says that Pathman 100 doesn't have a better peripheral view with his eyes than me? Who says that Pathman 100 doesn't see square things more square than me, right? I believe that each of us have different visions with our eyes, that we can see things very differently. For example, when you see someone describing, ever hear one of your friends describing a picture, and they're talking about, look at the blue fence, and you go, it's not blue, it's like green, difference in colors. And I'm not talking about colorblind, I'm talking about a lot of different stuff. I have a near infrared scope too. That's cool. That's better for close-up stuff. Absolutely, Scratch. It's even better, way better than what I have. Absolutely. Can be used in daylight, though unlike most. Absolutely. But see, that's like mine. I can do infrared during the day. Of course, it's a bit different, but I can apply the night vision, whatever, a bunch of things with it. But yeah, that's interesting. The scopes, infrared. I'll be looking into one of those too at one point. Really going to go. Infrared is not something I'm going to back down from. It's something I expect to even inscribe myself into a course in here in Montreal. I really expect to go really deep into understanding, the telescopes, the infrared and stuff. And with your help, I'm learning so much. All of you giving me hints on stuff. Anyways, together we form one good head. Anyways, the moon's inhabited, Leslie says. 100%, 101%. Whether it's inhabited permanently or they're just working there or not, there's somebody there all the time. I believe it, 100%. Geminids meteor shower. Thank you, Zombie. So that means that's where I'll be looking tonight, the constellation of Gemini, to see. Is that tonight, bud? If it is, I'll be looking at, I think Darla mentioned there were some meteor showers tonight. Bonsoir, Bruce. Peux-tu mettre des sous-titres en... Oh oui, I just saw that. So yeah, Hunger Fishing, si vous êtes là, j'espère que tu as eu le lien OVNI Québec paranormal. Pourquoi je pense à ça? OVNI Québec Astronomie, parce qu'on parle de paranormal. Puis viens vous abonner à mon autre site. Puis tout est en français, mon ami, à 100%. Vous êtes le bienvenu. Great big thank you to each and every one of you. Sonar can be used for space as well as underwater. Oh yeah, you're smart, pal. Sonar, Paul. Exactly. Boom, boom. That's exactly it. Ping pong, right? They're pinging, bouncing like sonar, like the animals do, like the dolphins do, right? They're bouncing sounds off the moon's surface, and those sounds are coming back at different rates and speeds and quantities, giving us an ideal of distance and size. Totally awesome. Some devices, Mr. Wright, to be able to look under the surface, in the depth, which is basically what they've been doing very recently. That's what, so they said, is the reason why they went up, because they're bringing back samples from Mars, bringing back samples from the moon. They also are looking at the inside of the moon more now. And another big thing that they're really doing that nobody's mentioning, it's between Earth and the moon. NASA said themselves, and I heard them 2 or 3 weeks ago, they really want to distinguish how far the moon is from Earth. For me, that's very exciting, because when you hear them say things like that, it proves that they're still analyzing this stuff. If NASA is going to put millions of dollars into a satellite or 3 to be able to find out what is in the air, this is what they want to know. They want to know what is in the air, the sky, between Earth and the moon at each step. They want to know how far the geocorona extends, which is Earth's atmosphere. The geocorona is what is around Earth, its furthest point on each curvature ball of the atmosphere. Like, how far out does the atmosphere go around Earth? Like I said before, it goes, it's thousands of kilometers past the moon itself. So the moon is in Earth's oxygen geocorona, thousands of kilometers into it. So that would mean the whole moon is literally sitting in Earth's atmosphere. But they don't say it like that. captured what looked like 4 waves going around the edge of the moon, 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, which meet in the middle and just disappear. It was after one of your live streams back in June. Thanks for sharing that, Phil Cox. That's interesting. Oh, around the edge. Yeah, I have seen that. And do you mean really, Phil, it was following like the direction of the moon, right? Like around. It wasn't going across. Like the moon's here. It was going around, not across. Because I've seen that. And it was a very heavy oscillation. You know when I saw that, buddy? I saw that when, am I going to say it? When India would have crash landed on the surface. That's exactly when I noticed that is after the supposed crash landing. Well, we saw September 9th. That's the exact date that I posted. If you guys want to check on the video here later, on September 9th, I captured a massive object crashing into the moon. And it was hours after India's supposed crash landing. Just so interesting. Yes, hunger fishing. J'espère que vous voyez le lien est juste là, Darla l'a mis sur la chaîne. Merci, Darla. C'est ma chaîne en français. Fait que si tu vas aller voir tout de suite 72 vidéos en français, va sur l'autre chaîne et tu vas pouvoir les voir. Hello, Sky. Bruce, play a tune on the guitar for us. Supposed to keep it for Christmas. It's a nice guitar, though. They're like, oh, no, this freaking guitar now. No, I'm not going to get carried away with that. Yeah, Bruce plays Slip Dirty on your new guitar. Oh, yeah. You know what? Nothing with copyrights can be played. I can't do anything with copyrights, unfortunately. I can't play anything that you guys know with copyrights. So I have to make something up, you know? Maybe a blues or something. We'll keep it for Christmas. We will keep it for Christmas. So that's what we'll do every live stream. I'll be able to play you guys out, bug the trolls. Hello, JM. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Was the first man, Zombie was the first man on the moon. You know what? Flat Earth Preacher, I would believe more that than Freebird. A little ditty. Oh, there's lots we'll be able to play. It's just that I was thinking of that. Oui, joue une chanson pour Sabrina. Bonjour. Sabrina, comment ça va? Sabrina, ici, c'est une chaîne où j'ai eu bien des problèmes avec du monde qui ont essayé de localiser ma famille et tout. Je suis sûr que tu vas comprendre qu'est-ce que j'ai dit. Fait que je réserve ma famille que j'adore personnellement pour que tout le monde le sache. Sabrina Cloutier, comment ça va? Je veux te dire un grand merci d'être ici. D'être magnifique. T'es exceptionnel. J'espère que ça va bien. It's on my channel if you want to check it out. Thanks, Phil. Dana Shiver. Effing spell check. Every time I don't know what the hell it's spelled, I'm so sorry. I just meant little ditty. No, man. Hey, Dana, don't even worry about it. I write so fast, nothing comes out right. It's all the time like that. And I mean it. There's always something coming up. What a tease. Yeah, I'm going to tease you guys. Wait till Christmas. Passe une belle soirée, Sabrina. Et un grand bonjour à ta famille. Never a straight answer. American AWOL. That's right. And now NASA for me stands for not a secret anymore. That's NASA, NASA, not a secret anymore. That's the new NASA. Oh, I like that one. Not a serious agency. Yeah, that's a good one. I think I'm going to keep that one. Never a straight answer. That is so true. The fifth kind. Hi, Bruce and the gang. Hope everything is good. Hey, man, went through a lot of problems here with some neighbors going to court on the 17th, actually. And I haven't been on Facebook in an era, I think, and stuff like that. But thumbs up, man. Thanks for stopping by. And hey, just so happens that you stop by. You guys go check out the fifth kind. I don't have, there's no explanation needed. Go check him out. It's what you guys want to look at. And he was I'm more than honored to have him posted shared my channel on the side of his channel. And you know, we're going to be doing something, him and I together too, at one point. We're always so busy. But fifth kind, thanks again for coming by, man. And thanks for the ongoing support. Ancient Revelation, another channel. All good. I didn't hook up with thousands of channels on here, guys. Nobody wants anything to do with me, actually. I think only maybe the serious channels will. But yes, JM. Hopkinson, hello. There's another one I just saw in a video. Hopkinson, they were saying another one that won on Cindy Lou Who's channel, along with Zombie Apocalypse right here. There's two people right here right now. And there's the star of the show, Cindy, that won the gift card. I thought it was a great idea what she did. And she got to 100 subs and she pulled some gift cards. So now when she gets to 200, she's going to pull some more gift cards. So you guys go over and subscribe to Cindy Lou Who is the channel. Sounds a nightmare. Yeah, man. I hope everything has worked out. Yes, it will, man. Yes, mate. We still do some collabs. Like you say, always seem super busy. Lad, everyone is good. Yeah, man. And listen, there's one thing that I appreciate about you is that we connected. We said we were going to do something. We're both busy. We're doing our little thing, man. I love you. I respect you. And I still speak of you. And we will when we can. And it stays at that. And if not, it doesn't matter because you're still talking about the channel, man. And I want to do the same thing to you. It's just absolutely amazing. Talking about the, proof and truth. Yeah, well, Hopkinson, that's pretty cool. You guys all went to City Lou's channel. That's really, really awesome. Casey Foster, Tampa, Florida, loves Bruce. Thank you, Casey. We love you in Florida, too. Thanks a lot. And Christmas, yes. Yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff she's pulling out. Prizes, Christmas prize and everything. And like I said, Cindy, because of the way you're doing it, I think it's a wonderful idea. And you are going to attract a lot of people. I will at one point give some prizes out. I can't right now. And you are going to attract a lot of people. And you're going to get a lot of subs. And mark my words, by after Christmas, you'll be already up to 400 or 500 subs. To get the first 1,000 takes a while. And then once you get your first 1,000 people, then you get really proud of yourself. Do you really see all like dimensional beings? Probably don't see all these, Leslie, but yeah, I've seen spirits. I've had that happen to me before. That it's continual. I see shadows. I see some things moving around. It doesn't scare me when I go to bed, but they're there. I'll hear things move. They'll move things around in the house even. I grew up with that. And you know why I wasn't scared of those demons, spirits, whatever they are? Imagine when I was 6 years old and when I lost my father in a tragic car accident a couple of weeks after losing my grandfather, having died of cancer, I started seeing shadows. I started really seeing stuff. But it was nothing bad or scary. It was just, hoods and shadows and odd figures and straight faces and long faces, black eyes. You don't see eyes, just like piss holes. That's always what I've seen. But I could see, what comes around me. You know, why? I don't know. And no, I never made a channel saying that I'm a prophet, that I know this, and I can contact the dead. You know, no, probably I don't try to contact them, that's for sure. And but what I do is when I see them, I feel that they're there. And that, Leslie, I felt that there's been a message from the other side that things or whatever beings on the other side are trying to connect. But I feel that recently that something's maybe happening with, I don't know, maybe it's hard to understand. It's a bit odd to talk about, but maybe in our world, let's say in another world, maybe there was a connection or a portal open or something that has to be closed now, or that there's too many people going by. There's something in the air, basically, is what I feel. Shadows. Oh, yes. Always shadows. But yeah, make a long story short is when my dad died, when I saw a spirit or a shadow, I ran after it. I wanted to speak to it because I thought it was my dad. All of them, no matter who or what or whatever I could see, I was always thinking it was my dad from the side. And then when I started doing this research and understanding about aliens, I said, what if it's not ghosts or spirits that I'm seeing? What if it's actually another wavelength or something that some people are trying to, you know, communicate? Because when you see them, for me to see a shadow standing up like it's looking out a window, but there's no window and it's looking at my closet, it's like a spirit. When you see it, you see that it's in your room, but it's not. You're seeing in your room an image of something somewhere else. It's not like, and it's something that people don't even think of. But when you saw a ghost, if ever you've seen a ghost, do you ever remember seeing how you saw it? Was it standing on your floor? Was it floating over the floor? Did it look like it was standing on another space somewhere else, a bit higher off the floor or something? Those are things that I notice. Dimensional people, they exist. They really, really do exist. Eyes, me too. Yeah. The eyes happens. Yeah, it's freaky, eh? A bit freaky out, but it's like there's no life in them. The ones that I see, it's just like piss holes, just black holes, and no reactions. I've never seen a ghost like like. Have you guys ever seen a ghost in your house like this? Boo, boo, man! No. Why aren't they happy? Why don't you see happy ghosts? Because they're living. You're seeing a part of someone's life that played out in the past. That's another thing that people are seeing. That's what I believe the part that I'm seeing is that I'm seeing someone that's in a field somewhere that's standing in my room and he's going to get on a horse, but you know the horse is not in your room, but the guy is like outside, but yet he's still in your room, and it looks like it's hard to understand, but I'm telling you, it's exactly what I see anyways. Oh, thanks, Darla. Yeah, I love my dad to pieces, and my grandpa too. But when they died, I guess I really felt them more around me when they died. And maybe it was just in my head maybe it was in my head all along. Maybe that's what kept me sane. I don't know. But yes, too long. I've been busy. Hey, Teresa Scott. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Had a little break from YouTube. Always feels good. The whole net actually always feels good. Back in business now, though. Good to see you're all well. Yeah, we're still here hanging. The trolls have left, and we've healed our scars a little bit. Not too bad. It's been good the past few weeks, Teresa. Welcome back. Yep, time for meditation, Teresa. That's what we often have to do. I see something in your back. Don't look back. I won't, Pedro. And you know, yeah. What was that? Me, I told you guys, the biggest scare that I should ask my friend JP and Eric. They probably wouldn't. They're very shy to come on and do a live stream about them, what they saw with, American AWOL. Not a good example. Piss holes, I guess, like in the snow. But anyways, it's just, two black asses like in the face. That's literally what it looks like. And that was a scary thing. And what scared me is that the spirits or whatever I'm seeing, demons, I don't know, Costco, dimensional people, who knows? They don't have a reaction, and that scares me. So, Hopkinson, you must have maybe had a similar encounter then? Absolutely. I've had something speak to me that way too. Oh yeah, well, I didn't want to freak you out, Robinson, but it is a freaky, and they exist. I believe that other dimensions exist, just not everyone is capable of being able to see them. That's for sure. I don't want to see a ghost. Oh, you won't, Scratch. Do not worry. Like I said, the way I think that we tend to see them are the way that maybe our mind accepts them. Like for whatever the reason, I saw my dad in the suit walking through my brother's wall to go into my mother's room, after he had died. That's what fascinates me, is that why are they wearing the clothes? But I'm honest with you, Scratch. I promise you that you will never see a ghost that will scare you. I promise you. Ghosts don't scare people. Demons, I don't know. I don't even know if they exist. I think the demons, I believe in demons, guys. I believe that demons are human. They're physical. That's what I believe. Molecular clouds. Yeah, I know about those. See you again all. Bedtime for me, getting late. Yeah, me too, guys. Mike Knapp. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. It's, oh my gosh, 9:30. It was interesting, though. No more pain. Hello, Michael Jennings. Teresa Scott. Yes, I am due to get off for a break. Yeah, it happens, Darla. That's what happens. When you come back and you see my face and you say, I'm sick of seeing this guy's face, because you guys got to take a break. I'm always here. I'm always like, hey, everyone. The guy's like, when is he going to die? I'm it's a compliment that I've gathered so many haters online, But still, the Kardashians, everyone's talking about them. Why? Why not me? So if I reach Kanye West and tell him there's people on the moon, is he going to do something for me? Is he going to lose it and say, start a clothesline or something for me and speak up for me maybe? Demons are just negative forces, not human beings. Absolutely. Negativity everywhere. I was a tiny child. I was a big baby. Big baby. That weird thing I captured on my infrared was in an area known for ghosts, also on a ley line. Wow. Okay. What I captured, I could only be seen in infrared, was odd. That's the thing, Scratch. Yeah, exactly. A couple of lights that I got the other day, 3 of them, I wanted to see it with my own eyes, and as I left the camera, I lost view of them, and they were really bright. And I'm telling you, I couldn't see anything, man. Nothing. I couldn't see any lights whatsoever in this car. Good night from Spokane, Washington. Thanks, Dabs. Yeah, it's crazy, Christy. Some of you, everyone's alone at night looking at my stream, and they're like, that's creepy. And I know everyone does it. I don't care how tough you say you are, how hairy you are, and you say that I'm a tough guy, I'm not afraid of nothing. When we're alone in a house, when I'm alone in a house, that's when I feel like someone's there. It's always been. It's always been. Bruce, I can't get tired of your face. Thank God. I was out last night and it was chronically overcast. Teresa Scott, thanks for being back. I missed you so much. And yeah, here too, it was overcast. It's been overcast all week. I think I got the moon. When did I get the moon, guys? The 4th? Something like that. The 4th and the 6th or 7th, I think, something like that I got the moon. I didn't get it last month very much. And it's just crazy. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Good night, Christy. Good night, everyone. Hopkinson, thanks again for coming by all the time. You guys and gals are amazing. Michael Jennings, they do not matter. Haters, just that, nothing at all. That's right. but a figment of our imagination. Elon Musk, tell him the moon is occupied. Leslie, I did. I went on his Twitter to tell him what he thought about the possibility of having things on the moon. Big conversation with him. No, not a conversation. I left him a big thing like this, hoping I would get, I don't know, a laugh, LOL or something. Of course, Elon Musk is not going to answer anybody online, right? But I told him to be on the lookout. And I told him that NASA has buildings up on the moon. And that I did ask, and I'm serious about what I'm saying. And if Elon Musk is here, because he follows me, he must remember having read that, which he obviously doesn't. I'm sure Elon Musk does not go on his Twitter. But anyways, or maybe that's all he does in his cubicle. But I told him the surface of the moon has structures. NASA's lying about what's up there. And I said, you have to prove that. Elon Musk is the one that should prove that. Definitely. But if these guys are all paid, it's a no-go. Emilio Garcia is in the chat room. Emilio, just getting off, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks again, Scratch. Bruce, the round circle area behind Plato Crater, yes, is weird. You've mentioned it before. Yeah, I have, man. Thanks, Michael Stark. Also, that cube by Mare Tranquillitatis is awesome. Thanks for pointing it out. Thanks, man. So, yeah, you went to see the last video. There's a square inside of Mare Serenitatis. We can see it so bloody well. It's a giant square east of Bessel Crater. It's crazy that it's there. I've never seen it before, and I've been filming the moon for my 4th year now. And I'm looking back at my older footage, Michael, and I'm seeing it now. It's like it's appearing more now. But sometimes I do admit it, and I'm going to have to show you guys, is sometimes I film the moon and you do not see that square. You only see it on certain days, which proves to us there is a thick smoke on the surface, natural or not. The end. A dark energy, dark resonance, love energy, life resonance. Kujim, absolutely. Merci, sir. My pleasure, Skywalker. Bye, everyone. Good night, Brucey. JM, love ya. Earth is the hood. Yes, MacGyver. That's well said. Yeah, I like that. We are in the hood. That's exactly it. Or, like some say, hell. I got some damn good picks. Yeah, that's what you said, Hopkinson. I think if it was you that told me that before, and my dear friend, if you do, any of you send something, Hopkinson in Gmail or whatever, I'll be definitely looking at it tomorrow morning when I wake up. I'll send them to you, Bruce. A1, thank you, my dear friend. Teresa Scott. I'm going up too fast. Oh, my gosh. A lot of people here tonight. Thanks, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Darla, Phil Cox and daughters, Jessica and Kelsey Brown, all the mods in chat room. Love and light. Till next time. Hold on. Teresa Scott. Now you're a mod. There you go. Emilio. So many good people here. I have to put you all mods anyways. This is basically what's going to happen. Jam. She needs a wrench. Poor Jam. What are you doing without a wrench, my dear? Me and 5 friends, he goes, but never talk about it for 20 years. Oh, Paul. That's scary, man. You just reminded me of my friends. Listen, we're like this, okay? We're a triangle together. We're 3 guys. And when we're together, our energy is scary. It's strong. We see a lot of spiritual events when we go camping, when we go in the woods together, because that's all we do. We both have a tragic family event of, I lost my father, Eric, he lost his brother. It was a very, very tragic accident. He was trampled over some farm equipment, and the family, they witnessed it all. And when we talk about spirits, him and I, and Eric and JP and I, the 3 of us, I'm telling you guys, we've been together, like doing a seance together, and we've had people come by a camp area and not see us sitting together on the ground. So many screwed up things happened to me when I was young. The energy, that's why I was so invested in finding out what the hell's on the other side. I asked God when my father died to please leave a portal, to make me a portal so that my father could remain to keep me safe when I was young. How stupid that was, because my dream came true. The portal stayed open, and now I'm here on YouTube trying to explain to people that the moon's inhabited and I see shadows. So, hey, Howard, how's it going, man? So, Hopkinson, thanks, my dear friend. I'll be checking for those pictures during the weekend. Ça me fait plaisir, JM. Vous êtes bien gentil. Vous êtes tellement gentil. Jolie demoiselle. I have to go pick up my package, JM. I have to go pick up my package. I have 2 packages to go pick up. I'll see you guys around. Hello from Boston. Hey, man, thank you. Is it Minnesota, MA? I think so, eh? Or Massachusetts, Minnesota? I'm so stupid. Massachusetts, I believe. I hope. Toe dude. Thanks a lot, man. Hell, that's freaky. It is, Hopkinson. Very, very freaky. Have a good weekend, all. Shar, thanks again, eh? For everything, you guys and gals. Good night, everyone. Good night, Bruce. Good night. Jesus, I gotta take a break, guys. I think I need a break from the internet. Good night, Zombie. Good night, Bruce, and all he says on Spaceship Earth. That's right. In the ghetto. That's where we are. Darla, I'm jealous. You're speaking French. Lol, you too, my sister. Darla, you speak French. That's right. You're right. She does speak French. Oh, we're in Quebec, eh? We're stuck here in Quebec to learn both languages, English and French. Structures packed. I saw structures packed everywhere. Plasma domes. Good night, all. Leslie, there really is lots to see up there. Leslie, I don't know if you had the time to check out the videos on my channel and stuff like that. I just got a really, really good one up. So welcome, everyone. And Leslie, thanks a lot for connecting. Take the time to check out the videos, you guys and gals. Christy, have a nice night, everyone. Teresa Scott, thanks again. Zombie, Dramina Native, Dabs, Jim G, if you're still there, everyone. Martin Holmes. Oh, I'm thinking of him. Because he's not far from being on. So if you're here, Martin, I love you, man. Good night. Carefree AZ Arizona, my friends. That's going to be next year, 2020, trip to Arizona. And I'm going to be, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to go to Martin's and I'm taking off. I'm going to be there for a day to live stream. And then I'm just taking off into the mountains of Arizona with my camera and a tent. I've decided it. That's what I'm going to do. And I said, why not live stream my death? I mean, my vacation going up there to Arizona. So why is there a simulator sun, moon, need time, good night? That's right. Why is there a simulator sun? Maybe because Leslie, we're living in a simulation. Hey, that could be. John Bowker, bienvenue. I didn't see John. Keep your feelings up and all senses open and don't fear the shadows. I won't, Dana. Thank you very much, Dana Shiver. No, yeah, the shadows are here. I actually tend to think that the shadows are here to protect me. So, bye, Hopkinson. Yeah. Je parle un petit français. Un peu français. Oh, you also speak French, John Bowker. I have a French channel too, if you're interested in the French channel. If not, you can just stay around the English one. I know that feels on top of the world right now. Ha! Oh, yes, because of what JM said. Oh, my God, got a wrench now. Yeah, JM, duh, should have been a long time ago. I guess, I don't know, you didn't ask. Oh, there's the nebula dust. There's another one. Another good friend. There's another wrench. So we have so many wrenches here. I say to myself, when a troll appears, he'll be bludgeoned by all the people with wrenches. So, wrenches. Thank you, my friend. I got to go 2:40 in England. Hey, Paul, I hope to see you again, man. And hey, thanks for the informative conversation. We need some smart people around here. That's what keeps me sane, guys. The average girl says, seen it. Thanks, guys. Nebula Dust, sleep well. Thanks, everyone. American AWOL, if I don't catch you soon, Merry Christmas, Bruce. Thanks, man. and everybody. Much love from the Philippines. American AWOL, Philippines. Merry Christmas, you guys. And I hope to see you all again. Hopkinson, I'll be checking emails. Teresa, Jim Schultz. Bruce, you mentioned on a video that the moon craters may not be from meteorite strikes. Can you talk about what may have occurred to cause these instead? Absolutely, Jim. Thanks a lot. I actually believe that where they were living, if there were any people there, whether they be mining or something like that, I think that that's what created the craters. And I believe that the idea of having the craters is to be able to build descending down in the craters so that we could have cities all over the moon, but actually hiding inside some of those hazes. I really do think that there's a possibility of having some mining have gone on for minerals, for the mineralogy on the surface, any elements, fine metals, precious metals, golds, diamonds, who knows, right? I really believe that that's a possibility. Because when you look at the craters, I'm starting to see a lot of craters have a lot of the same characteristics, very similar characteristics. Like the lines, the way we have centerpieces in the center of the craters really leads me to believe that there was definitely, it could possibly be that there was a manipulation on the surface. So who knows? No Martin Holmes tonight. He must be building that observation post. Yes, could be. Absolutely. And we are going to see it. Don't forget, Bruce Cizal. I won't. Thanks a lot, Leslie. The moon, Leslie. That's where I'm going, my dear. Blah. Jim Schultz is in the chat room. Yeah, boy. Tomorrow on channel French live stream. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, Darla. Good thing you mentioned that. I was going to forget. Darla put up the link right there, my friends, and that's the link to my backup channel. When every one of you here, please go to the backup channel. What you're going to do is you're going to subscribe to the backup channel. You're not going to click on notifications, so you won't be bothered by any French videos, but you can still hop around and check some of the videos on the French channel. They are different, same research, different view on the French channel. French channel, English channel. Closer or closer. If the English one's closer, there'll be a closer video on the French one. If the French video is closer, then there'll be an English video, and so on and so forth. Live streaming tomorrow at what time? If you are looking in Eastern time here in Montreal, Eastern time, I will be live streaming at 12 noon. So if you guys and gals want to come and say hi again to me in English on the French channel, it's always good. You can stop by to the French channel of Ni Québec Astronomie at 5 minutes to 12, and I'll be on there. In French, it will be Paris time in Paris, 6 p.m. Wanted to be sure of that. Yeah, 6 p.m. 6 heures p.m. heure de France. Je fais un live stream en direct demain sur ma chaîne OVNI Québec Astronomie. Et ceux qui veulent venir vérifier le live stream en direct, vous êtes plus que le bienvenu. Carlos Martinez, something behind you. Is it a pizza? Because I'm hungry. Hey, Carlos, thanks for being here, man. I am leaving now. Leslie's like, he's not going to get the moon. I'm going, Leslie, right now. I don't know French. No, Leslie, no, right, exactly. But I have, if you do want to spy on the channel, I have English videos. I have French videos on that channel that also I don't speak and only put music up on it. But Leslie, there's been problems here on the channel if you're just arriving, to give you a heads up. If ever I do go down, because I've been closed before for posting these videos, you can go to the French channel. But the reason why I want you guys to go to the French channel is not to listen to the French videos. It's a place to find me once my video or videos or channels get taken down, or if I go down, because I don't want to lose people like the last time. So, you know. Eh ben, passant, c'est en direct, not en direct. J'ai-tu marqué en direct? I wrote on direct, or I said on direct. I'm bilingual. I'm being bilingual. C'est mon Fringlish, mon franglais. Bruce, have you thought about a project to intercept transmissions coming from the inhabitants of the moon? Oh, John, don't make me stay on an extra hour, man. That's so interesting. Absolutely. Yeah. Every way possible. Thanks, Darla, for posting that link. A bit with the lasers, but not just that. I'm trying to think of other ways to be able to. It's not like I'm saying I'm going to make a big fire here in my yard so that they can see it, but it would have to be something very similar to that. What I would see doing, I'll tell you what. I did something here the other day, which wasn't very bright. I had mirrors lying down on my porch, and I placed the mirrors a certain way to get some interaction by anything that could have been up in the sky. And all I was getting is that I saw two small planes go over my house, and they slowed down because they must have wondered what the hell was the mirrors that were on the surface, not being able to see the mirror. But anyways, people are here on Earth. People are here on Earth too. Yeah, for sure. I believe it. Aliens could be anything. Hiya, Darla. You superb woman, you. Hey, Bobby Blindy, I'm jealous. Good night, everyone. Hey, Richard, thanks a lot, sir. Mr. Borba. Going to cut the cake and watch my grandson open present. That's right. 1 year old. That's right. If I'm not mistaken, he just turned 1. Isn't that what you said yesterday? Have a good time, Mr. Borba. And Richard, I want to thank you for stopping by, man. You got to get that little tyke on watching the channel soon. Just subbed. I thought I already had. Hey, Scratch, thanks. I'm going to confirm to you that you already had and that you're going to have to do it every 3 weeks. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes that they take them down. Have a great night, Richard. Christy, thanks for being here. Nebula Desk. Wow, that rectangle on the video. Awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. Bruce, jeez. Come toy, man. Yeah, I'm excited about that for you guys and gals to see the last video I did. A lot of good, some good new stuff and findings in there. Unfortunately, frequencies can't get through the firmament atmosphere. Oh, that's interesting. This is why we have skipper radio propagation like shortwave. Wow. So that would explain American AWOL from the Philippines, which is almost 3 a.m. now. That would explain, okay, unfortunately, frequencies can't get through the firmament. This is why we have skip radio propagation like shortwave. So that would be why American AWOL, the military just finished experimenting on a new wavelength to be able to communicate. And it is a lower bandwidth, I think, a very, very low frequency. Or is it high frequency? I think it's low frequency. But yeah, it's very true. So imagine if something doesn't come through the firmament. That means anything or any signal that we're getting would come from inside of where we are. So is Earth enveloped inside of a fetus? Guys, I think we're going to be born. So we're all sperms that are going to fight in 1 minute because we're going to want to get to the egg. Prepare. This is what's going to go on. Someone from the future is in this chat, and another is in your wall down the alien picture, Mr. Bruce. Yeah, I love that one. I love that alien picture, especially this one. My favorite one here. You guys want to see a beautiful painting? Seriously? Honestly, I just think it's amazing. Isn't it beautiful? Very, probably can't see it very well, but it's a very, very beautifully detailed painting. I think it's really nice. Just looks like this was during, this was my first son during his first high school year. So we got his pictures back. All right, I'm leaving. I'm going to have to. Teresa Scott, thank you for sharing that. Bruce vois-tu? Shadow HQ. HQ, salut. Merci. 11 a.m. here. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought it was 3 a.m. Silly me. Ham radio opera. Oh, American AWOL. 10-4. I roger that. Where's your 1020? You just told me. 1020s in the Philippines, eh? Well, yeah, I did too. I'm not a ham radio operator, but 100% familiar with it. I've done it myself with friends that have had the radios, AM, FM transmissions, of course, at work in different places. But I tried upper and lower sideband, different ways of communication devices. I was really into that. I had a nice big base here, was communicating with people in the States, and that was way back. And my name was the Englishman. That was my handle here. In French, in Quebec, my handle was l'Anglais. So in a French province, I called myself the Englishman. I was hated online. I sort of liked the attention. Probably why I chose Bruce Sees All. If I could change the name of the channel, I would, though. Did you guys know that? I probably would. Bruce Sees All. Get a lot of people mad sometimes. They cover up about the phenomenon and cancer cures. But hey, it's Christmas. What the F? That's right. It's true, G-Man C77. Just exactly what you said. They cover up about the phenomenon and cancer cures and stuff. That's right. Because you know it, right? A lot of people are being cured of their cancers completely and entirely. Disgusting. They're paying for it. And it's not something they're going to offer to us or to other people. But something happened to the Queen, right? Maybe the Queen went through maybe, I'm talking theoretically, the Queen has obviously maybe had cancer before, and they have this, you know, this Queen pill that they give you. They say, hey, take this, and it's like, and you're alive. Of course, the medicine, the technology in medicine, I believe that we're way further ahead than we think. I believe that for the last 20 to 30 years, medication to have us to be like almost immune to everything bad, I believe that it's all out there. It's all experimental times right now with all of that. I was talking with my family member this afternoon that thinking maybe, you know, not me, maybe not my generation, but my kids' generation or my kids' generation, they're definitely going to be a witness of, you know, the robots, the moon to earth traveling. In less than 50 years, guys and gals, the kids are going to be talking about how people didn't know there was people on the moon. And they're going to be laughing at us saying, how stupid could they have been to think that no one was on the moon? The story is going to be turned completely around. And the young kids are going to be like, going to be born. Okay, if you're born and down the road, everyone tells you there's still people on the moon, big whoop, right? Nothing to it. Us, it's different because they lied about it. And now we're finding out about it. It's like, what the heck? Ever since I've been young, basically nothing's real. Started the Tooth Fairy. Used to love her. Used to come, put money under my pillow without even waking me up. A Tooth Fairy. Imagine, with a wand. And then I went through a whole bunch of things when I started, you know, Santa. Not saying too much because there's kids here. We all know Santa exists. But you hear me on that. And it's a bunch of things that are just lies that don't exist. You know, all those people that are lying in churches that they say that are not corrupt and they're saints because their skin have not blemished and they have them under this glass. There's nobody there, my friends. The bodies are lying underneath the caskets where all wax figurines are. It's a wax figurine on top. There's one guy in where is it? France or something, or in Germany. This little guy with a pinch there, they have him in his casket. And what they do is they take parts of the face away and they replace it with wax because, you know, he's dying. He's dead. So obviously things rot when they're dead. But it's because it is said, the Catholic religion, I think, or I don't know where, if somebody dies and his body doesn't rot, it's because he's a saint. He or she's a saint. So that would explain why everyone that's buried in the ground is rotten. Because we're all bad people. This is, nothing good comes from us. Thanks again, Teresa. All right, guys, I'm going to go off and leave you guys alone. And it's time for me to get off now. I love you all. Thank you, sweet people. Thank you. You guys and gals. You're all amazing people. Thanks for coming back here. Gravitron Rutherford. Hello. How's it going, brother? Bruce is on fire tonight. Thanks, man. I feel like, well, the Moldavite in my pocket. That's exactly why I'm so energetic. I'll probably fall dead. I'm so energetic tonight. Staying positive, being court in a couple of days and stuff. Just trying to get through the rest of the... I'm anxious to get into 220, guys, because 220 is not 219, so it's going to be good. That's basically what it's going to be. Just lost my dad, too. It was horrible. Scratch. I'm so sorry to hear about that, man. Cancer. My heart goes out to you, man. I love you, man. And we hear about it, right? We hear family members, neighbors, aunts, older people, and stuff like that. And it's scary because we say to ourselves, is that what's going to happen to us when we get older and stuff? And it is a scary thing to go through that. I really feel for you guys that had to go through that with your parents. I mean, I lost my father, but I didn't go through him having cancer. It's probably worse seeing them living when they're suffering and stuff. But yeah, I hear you. Thanks for sharing that, man, with me. I like knowing a lot about you guys, to know, we're all human. We all go through a bunch of crap and a lot of stuff happens. And some of us keep things inside, which is not really healthy. We shouldn't. 70 plus years ago, Rife cured it. We all stand by the Bruce Lee of Canada. Thank you, Soldier. Soldier 1. Thanks a lot, you guys. And I am off. The moon is at the 10 o'clock position. Leslie, on my way. So that means the moon could be out. We're going to take a chance to go see that. He's still around. I know. It takes me a long time. Somebody has to tell me off before no, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm leaving. Thanks, Hopkinson. Thanks, Christy. Yeah, lots of us, some people here went through some losses and stuff, and I think it's amazing when you guys connect in the... I don't know if you guys are like me. When I have a problem, I think the community is the best place to talk to because you don't get answers from people who, judge you for who you are and stuff. You just get people that are really just talking what they think. I think that's pretty cool. Supporting breast cancer over here. Please donate. Thank you very much, JM. That's another thing. I see a lot of people. That's probably one of the only causes that I have often given to. I can only say that I maybe given $100 of my life to it, and it's that every single time I can drop $2, $5 for their breast cancer. Well, it's something that it's a hard thing that some women go through, and even men. I actually know a person a man that had breast cancer and had to get his left breast taken off. Literally, it's less in the men, right? They hear it obviously, because of the size, right? If men had breasts the size of women, we would probably have more cancers. But it's funny, and many of you will laugh, but it's not funny. It's very true. It's heavy hanging skin, whether it be male genitals or breasts. It's a part of the body where it's always pulling on your body, and that's where infection can come in all the time. Any hanging part. Somebody has, anyways, I'm going to get into testicles. No moon here, says Darla. Oh, that's not good because if you don't see a moon, I probably won't either because I'm not too far away from you. Santa from the pagan times. Yes. That'd be probably that's the real one. Take care, Scratch. Thanks for sharing that, my man. Thank you, Zombie. That's very sad. That's got to be so hard. Sorry that happened to you. It happened to my friend Zombie. My father died bone cancer in '89 when I was 11. Sorry to hear about that, Zombie. My grandfather was throat cancer. Remember when he died of throat cancer 1980s. Sad to hear about it. Had a close family member too that had a cancer and she was able to get rid of it. Cancer, cancer, cancer. Too bad. Too bad that some people have to go through that. So, yeah, guys, I'm leaving. Tesla was right. Energy and frequency and vibration is the key to understanding the universe. Oh, boy, I'm going to like you, Leslie. That's absolutely right. Truth, cancer cure, frequency treatment. That is very, very smart. And what I read from what you just said is heal yourself. Healing energy. Right, Leslie? I'm sure that's what you meant. We can all heal ourselves. And it is through the frequency. It absolutely is through the frequency. You can go where you want through frequencies, and you can have come to you whoever you want through a frequency. So we have the cure to cancer already. There are machines that put out a frequency, and it changes the structure to a healthy one. Yeah, Leslie, I'm going to confirm that. I even heard about how that magnificent machine works. I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but yeah, literally the frequency over the arm. And I saw this video, I think a week ago, and the cancer, they're making the blood cells go in different areas. So now we're understanding where and what are, the blood cells and white blood cells and red blood cells, what they have to do. And we're putting things inside of our arm, like cameras now, to be able to. It's getting a little scary, though. But, Lord, please heal all cancers. Amen. He did it by combining frequencies. Scratch, he did everything. He was able to see the other side with an excessive amount of power. He was able to descend the wattage of everything and the amperage of everything. And Nikola Tesla, he was able to hold lightning in his hand like this. And this is an orb. This is Orby. He was able to hold electricity in his hand like that and have it go through his body without him feeling everything. Doesn't that look like a UFO? It's actually, can you see me? All right. I gotta go. I'm just being an ass here. Good night to everyone. Thanks, everyone. I'm leaving for real now. And math is frequencies. Oh my gosh, don't get me into that. Math, frequencies, resonances, and patterns. You got a lot of smart people coming here. Absolutely. It's what you're talking about. It's very important. Those are important things to understand. The entire universe, why we're here, what's going on, right? Cool amp. Thanks, man. Hey, yeah, man, listen, everybody needs a lamp like this. Clip lamp, right? Just clip it where you want. Little clip lamp. But it has an amazingly, has a magnifying lens there to look at images. I can actually film over the top of that to look at some images. I've actually used this in a couple of the videos to show you some of the surface, literally using the light. I just saw an orb go by there. So, bye-bye, everyone. And thanks so much. LT Gold, is he here? LT Gold, thanks for being here, brother. Cancer Can't Live in a 7.2 pH or above, cure 1900s by Nobel Prize winner. I've heard that, too. Jesus, Murphy, you guys are smart. I'll tell you something you may know about 432. I'm not sure. I know you're speaking in parables, but like pi? 0.32. Anyways, for the start of us, frequency started life. Okay, bye for now. Frequencies did start life. I absolutely believe it. And all that was a guy named Quincy who was giving out freebies, and they call it frequency. But, anyways, half of 432 is 216, add a 0. 2160 diameter of the moon in miles. Double 432, 864. Add 3, 864 suns. Oh, yeah. No, I had heard that. Because the dimension, that's just like the stupid thing that they're saying that the sun is way bigger than the moon, but it's just that because of where they are, they look the same size, right? You look at the moon and look at the sun, they're the same size. How can that be? Like you could fit hundreds of thousands of moons into the sun, they say. I don't know. Easel, there's clouds going over the moon, says Leslie. Hi, the moon, but they are light right now. Yeah, well, you see, can you telescope go through the clouds? Leslie, thanks for asking. Absolutely, Leslie. The before last video that I made of the surface of the moon, actually not true, the December 4th video, I was filming through the clouds. If there's a thin layer of clouds over the moon, I'll film it. You'll never even know it. If there's thick clouds, I can still film through it. You can still see the surface, but the clouds are very apparent on the screen. You can really see it. Take it easy, Gravitron. Thanks a lot, man. Leslie, thanks for connecting. Bruce, have you seen Vortex Mathematics? Search Randy's Donuts Toroidal Math. I have seen that, man. Fingerprint of God formula explains relationship all matter has with each other. Very fascinating. Yeah, I've heard a bit about that too. It's just so interesting. The frequencies. It's amazing. It's amazing everything that we can learn with all those frequencies and stuff. And that's exactly how they're scamming us, guys, hiding the surface of the moon. The surface of the moon, it's like, I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm leaving definitely for sure. This is a structure on the moon, okay? So we have one structure on the moon. So we want to build a second structure on the moon. So now we're going to build a second structure on the moon. Okay, it's a guitar pick. So we have a second structure on the moon. So now what do we have to do so that people don't see the structures without actually touching the surface? You know, you're going to use light. Light's going to blind you not to be able to see the surface, but we're still all down here playing in the dark, and your guys are only going to see light. So that's what I believe is the camouflage on the surface is that bloody light. Those bloody bright lights. NASA says there's a transient lunar phenomenon behind Plato crater. Bullcrap. There's a transient lunar phenomenon everywhere on the moon. There are hundreds of thousands of transient lunar phenomena, which is just basically a burning crater, a crater that's on fire, that's fusioning. What do you guys think of methane gas? Did any of you know what methane gas looks like when it freezes? Do any of you know why methane gas freezes and what occurs when it does? If 3 deer are lying on the ice and they were killed by a bear and there's leaves all around them, well, what's going to happen is when that melts, the deer is going to go to the bottom of the lake, creek, ditch, whatever's there. When ice forms over top of that animal and the leaves, bacteria is going to form inside of the ice, and it's going to form gases like methane. And methane, pockets of methane, are going to appear on an ice, on a river. If you go skating on a river and it's very cold, sometimes you look into the ice, and if you see circles over each other, white circles that look like frozen bubbles, those are pure methane gas bubbles. And if you were to insert a straw or a pipe into the ice, in the water, right into the bubble, you could light it up right at the end, and you could have your own fire right there on the ice. And I'm not kidding about that. Freezing up badly. Yeah, I'm off, guys. Bye. What? I gotta go. Why am I talking about all this? Flat, agreed indeed, but if there is something on the moon, imagine what may be on the other side. Incredible. Fantastico. That's what's on the other side. And you could be very well right about being flat, my friend. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks, Bruce. Good night. Stay safe. Clear sky. Zombie lol. I keep saying good night, Bruce. You keep fooling me. Bye, Scratch. I'm out, guys. Love y'all. The end.